And welcome back to round 5 of RM Fantasy SXperts. I am Chase.
I'm Christian.
We are the RM Fantasy SXperts most of the time.
What have you been doing since
my score this year would not reflect the title that we have given ourselves.
I was going to meme you, get the Austin Powers when he can't turn the card around. Say that's you trying to turn your season around. The 100-point turn, dude.
I'll get there. It's been kind of rough, man. Last year I spanked you, and now I'm just like.
It seems like
I've gotten
good year,
one
bad
pick
year.
Right. I've gotten one pick right this year, but it's been tough.
You move one right or one
Is
spot.
anyone else out there like in the same boat as me? Let's see. Ooh, Krista flying out tomorrow for the race. Thanks for the tickets. By the way,
nice.
Speaking of tickets, guys, on Monday I made a mistake. I said we were giving away tickets, I think, for like Anaheim 3 or something. The tickets are from Minneapolis. So let's try this again. In the comment sections, thank you, Josh. In the comment section of this video, when we're all done, not in the live comments, but afterwards, down below, comment if you're going to be going to Minneapolis Supercross, comment how many tickets you would want, and we'll reselect those winners. So I apologize for that. That is my fault. But
Minneapolis would be a good one.
Yeah.
It's early.
It is. And also,
Really?
Who's going to be at Phoenix this weekend? I will be there. I'll be down at the rig all day long doing some stuff. Remember, we're giving out those number plates with the fantasy logos on there. We got some cool trivia we're going to be doing. So please join and we have a meme competition going on right now.
Yeah.
We have some good ones coming in.
Heating up.
It is. Yes.
Don't tell me you didn't do that. Don't tell me.
Everyone did.
Everyone did.
It was just like when Craig freaking ran into Ferrandis took out Craig that year. It's kind of like the same reaction everybody had.
Funny, I looked
Some of
at
these
my
are repeats
9-year-old
from
daughter,
Monday.
dude, and
That's
she
all
was
right.
like
They're so good.
jaw down when that happened.
They're so good.
Oh, we got some new ones though. We'll browse through these.
Oh, these are
Saw some of these on Monday.
that one's dirty.
Stinked.
This one's one of my favorites.
Seen this one before. That's how I feel right now. I feel like making my picks. I feel confident.
I feel like the
I
stats
feel
are
like
starting
I'm
to pull
good.
through.
I've been trying to go off stats, minus Malcolm Stewart last week.
I mean, remember, the stats are going to get you near. Then it takes a little bit of luck.
Yeah, 100%. This one was good, though, because that's so true.
Oh, yeah. He ain't gonna
That
hit
is Cooper
those.
Webb right now.
He ain't going to hit those.
He doesn't like the whoop-de-whoops, dude. What's going on here? But that's how I felt last week. That's how I feel every week. I'm like, all right, my picks are good. But, hey, remember, guys, too, hit the like button if you're watching this live right now. That's pretty good. So, remember, we're doing that competition. Get your memes submitted from now until after the races. And on Monday, we're going to go back through and pick a winner for the meme and give away another cool prize. So, we had that McElrath signed jersey. We have more jerseys. We've got number plates. We got a lot of cool stuff to give away. So, get those memes submitted. The link to the Discord is always going to be in the description of this video. So, go check that out.
Hit the like, too. Let's break 1,000. Let's do it. Let's see if we can do it.
What's that? 1,000 what?
1,000 likes on this thing.
On an episode?
Yeah.
What did we get last time?
I think it was like 600 or something.
I like that.
Let's go.
All right. Well, look, Zach Osborne is calling in here in about 15 minutes. He's going to be zooming in, Mr. Now Race Day Live, so that'll be cool. I have some questions for Cooper Webb for that man.
Well, you got to get him to call in.
Because Coop's at the 83 compound. Zach is in Florida.
Yeah.
I want to see if they're talking.
People talk.
People talk. I want to know. All right. Anyway, if you guys have forgotten, here's the results on the table from last round. You had Tomac, Anderson, Sexton, Ferrandis, Malcolm Stewart, and then you had Hart, Raft, and the wild card. Still no perfect scores.
Still no perfect scores.
Still none.
It usually happens in round 4 or 5.
What's the longest we've gone before a perfect round?
It's been like 10 rounds before. So
okay.
We're not too far.
Oh, man. They are incredible, Taylor. These memes are amazing. All right, well, let's do track trends. Let's talk about the track we got. So a couple unique things that we noticed with this layout. So I like that they got the over-under kind of going out of the stadium a little bit right there.
That's probably my favorite part, that they reuse the entire start straight. I hate when they take up so much space for the start and then don't really go back to it. It's like, dude, you just wasted so much space. And remember, it is a Triple Crown. So Josh and I were actually talking about this start. So with the over-under right there, I'm really curious to see where like your first and second place qualifiers go, because people have to remember in a Triple Crown, your qualifying time, and we're going to talk a lot about qualifying today and some of those stats, because that first gate drop for these guys, not a heat race, it's the first main. So you got to come out blazing. They're 12-minute main events. They do 3 of them. I'm really curious to see where like those top 3 or 4 dudes line up on the start gate, because I'm just saying it looks hard to get a good start on the outside. Well, I'm saying if you're on the right side of the over-under there, let's ask Zach this. If you're on the right side of that over-under and you're looking at that and you're thinking, okay, I can come out, I have no one on my left, I can immediately move over and try and pinch people off, or do you start on the other side where it's a straight shot? I think there's only a few people that could get a good start on the outside on that. Yes. Yeah. Get some votes. I think the track is fire. I like the track, though. I'm going to give it the fire. It really says Tomac to me. I don't know why. Tomac's been good. We'll talk about his stats. He's been good at Glendale. There's 6 180 bull turns on this track. There's a sand section. That longer start straight kind of helps guys separate a little bit more. I can just already see him just top speed down that start straight after he hits that jump. Who, Tomac? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe flinging some dirt, guaranteed. I think it's going to be a freaking... So the only thing I noticed, too, that maybe Webb's kind of looking like thank you is the whoops don't look like they're going to be as big of a factor. No. Smaller whoop section than what we've seen so far, so might not be as big of a factor. 180s look like he'd get a good run on them. I don't know, Daryl. Webb, I was thinking about Webb just because I'm like, in his head, he's got to be thinking I've got to get minimum podium. But him or Roczen, I mean. But here's the thing, real quick. One quick stat, just so you guys all know, and then we're going to jump into this, though. With Cooper Webb, where did I put this stat? So in 2019, when he won his title, he won by round 3. And then in 2019 and 2021, he had won by round 3. In 2020, when he didn't win the title, he didn't win until round 6. We're almost 5 rounds deep. I'm more worried about Kenny than Webb at this point. Well, yeah. But, I mean, Webb don't look great. Thing is, but I'm not too worried. Yeah, but over the long term, I'm going to take Webb over Kenny any day. Yeah. I don't know. True. So those are the track trends. Injuries. AC is still out. Haven't heard anything on Justin Hill. Savachi. What's going on with Hill? Plessinger said he'll be back and ready to go. Yeah, Plessinger had that hard crash. Says he's good, though. Yeah, same thing with Brayton. Yeah, we'll see if Brayton comes back. Triple Crown's good for him. I wish we could have seen that crash. I don't know what happened. Yeah, just the aftermath. All right, well, look. Do you want to hit him with it, dude? It's your graphic here. We got a couple graphics here. Which one do we want to start with? That's true, Joe. Kenny is there until he gets taken out. He's a good starter. Yeah. Okay, first of all, Triple Crown. Want to go with the Triple Crown? So this is interesting. I went and looked at every rider where they were on lap 12 this season, and this is what I came up with. And the way you did this math, you said, was football stadiums seem to have about a 1-minute lap time, and they're 12-minute mains. So that's what I did. I'm just thinking with 1 lap to go. This is where, on average, they have been so far. Okay. I think that's really going to influence my picks. Where's Roczen at, though, dude? He's been ripping starts. He has, but then he gets taken out? He's been just having issues by lap 12. Jeez, that's crazy. Yeah, it was surprising to me, dude. Interesting to see that Webb is 5th place. Yeah. Okay. Tomac's 2nd. I know. And even Ferrandis has been in horrible starts, but by lap 12, he's already up there. I don't know, but Ferrandis is that's the hard part, though. And, average start through the first 4 rounds. Check this out. This is just start after lap 1 where they're at. The Honda boys. That's why it's going to be hard not to put the Honda boys on your podium, because Roczen and Sexton are crushing it. Yep. And look at that. Tomac is 6. And where's Webb? He's way 7th and 8th.
Tied for 7th and 8th with Stewart at 7.75.
Yeah. What scares me is Barcia and Plessinger, dude. 9.75. That sounds crazy.
I know.
But Ferrandis, dude, 11.25.
Yeah.
Nothing makes sense this
year. These stats right here, like that 12th lap stat and then your average starts.
Screenshot this, look it over. If it works, you're welcome. If not, I don't want to hear it.
But also you got to look at qualifying.
Yeah.
Because your better qualifiers are going to get the better gate picks for that first main. So I kind of feel like look for some of maybe not the best qualifiers to be qualifying is going to be treated like a main event. I kind of feel like.
I know I would be.
Look at that. Roczen hasn't been in a spot better than 8th in lap 12 in the last 3 rounds.
Yeah, this is stuff like little highlights I pulled from that lap 12 deal. I mean, look at Anderson hasn't been in a worse spot than 3rd.
Oh, gosh.
So that's looking good. What did you already cover the Webb one? Is that what you said?
Kristen, there's no Roczen because he's not there. He's not in a good position after 12th place.
He's either getting taken out or having something happen by lap 12.
Yeah, that's why it's surprising to see that.
But look at Ferrandis. He's only been between 4th and 6th.
By lap 12. That's just where he moves up to.
And then when we get into the wild card stuff, Musquin has been in 9th 3 of the 4 rounds at lap 12. So,
and what's crazy, though, is like Ferrandis, though, like if you're in a 4th to 6th by lap 12, you're halfway through the race. The leaders are gone. Like, you're not catching those guys.
But with the Triple Crown, I mean, 4th through 6th, if you do that all 3 mains, you're probably going to take like a 3rd.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, overall. So,
who's your top pick right now? Dude, I got to go Tomac. Anderson. The guy's just got momentum, man.
It was hard to pick between Tomac and Anderson.
But we're going to talk about the stats on Tomac. The dude is freaking.
It's hard. It was hard, but I'm going with Anderson.
All right, so top contenders here. Let's talk about points real quick. So Tomac is 6 up on Sexton, 9 up on Anderson, 12 up on Webb. Look at this. 4 of the 5 riders to qualify in the top 5 last week finished their last round.
Yeah. The only one that qualified top 5 didn't make it was Musquin.
All right. How are we doing on the poll right now? Tomac. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, it's close, though. Anderson and Tomac are your top 2 right now.
Not a lot of Sexton and Roczen love.
Yeah, top pick. No, top pick for overall, Ryan. Top pick for overall. That's what we're wondering. You don't think Roxon's bad luck won't end?
I hope it
does.
I think it will end.
Last year he swept. What was the round he swept? It was St.
Like Tampa or something like that.
He swept all 3
Orlando,
rounds.
One of those Florida rounds. I swear. Maybe it was Indy. I don't know.
Let's justify why. Right now, the nation who's leaning towards Tomac is correct.
Yeah, let's go. What do you got on Tomac? You're
Look at this.
Deep into the stats.
I was, dude. Okay, Tomac, his last 5 years at Glendale, so overalls included, so overalls from Triple Crowns, he's gone 2-4, 1-1-3.
That's good.
His best average, he has the best average finish this season right now, 3.25. Mm-hmm. His starts 6.75, not the greatest. His last 2 starts are 5 and 3. So not terrible. But look at this. He's finished 2nd overall at Glendale in 2020 with starts of 1, 5, 12. Not the greatest. Mm-hmm. But here's where you got to look at. Eli Tomac's Triple Crown record going back to 2016 or 18 when they started these things. 2, 3, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1.
So he's got to be on
4th
the podium,
or better.
No doubt.
Got to be on the podium.
I say 1st or 2nd.
He's got an average finish of 2.14 in Triple Crowns. And his
Look
starts
at his
aren't
average
that bad.
start in all Triple Crowns is 4.3.
That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, he was the Triple Crown champion the first year they started.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Put the man up there.
So
it's literally tied right now between Tomac and Anderson for the top spot.
Has not qualified worse than 3rd at a Triple Crown, which gives him a good gate pick. I mean, he's always qualifying good.
Yeah, you look at qualifiers. Okay. Yeah, hasn't qualified worse than 3rd. All right.
What do we got for your boy Sexton?
What do you got? Are you putting him on your podium? He's on my podium.
I can't remember where I put him right now, honestly.
Well, you better figure that out.
Let's see what we got. Average start and finish are the same, 4.5. Second best average start. 2 hole shots this season. You got to respect that. Finishes this season, 3-1-5-9. Average position in lap 12, though, is 5.25, tied with Ferrandis for 3rd. And you know he's going to get a better start than Ferrandis, so I'm putting him up ahead of Ferrandis.
Yeah.
Hasn't finished more than 2 positions away from where he's qualified. So that matters. Has led 23 laps. Been alternating 2nd and 7th place starts.
But that's good, though.
2-7,
he's consistently, in that area.
Yeah.
And he's won 3-4 heats.
That's huge. So
comes out swinging.
Like you're saying, gate pick's going to be a big deal here.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're looking at the stats, it's saying he's going to have a good gate pick.
Yeah. I mean, he's qualifying so good. Okay. Ken Roczen, who I think should be in a lot of people's picks this weekend. Right now, it's only 6% of the votes to actually win. It would not surprise me to see Kenny come and win the overall. It would not. So
I wouldn't be mad about it. I mean,
I don't think you can worry too much about the 23 points down. He has had some bad luck, him and Anderson, but he's got the best average start. He hasn't started worse than 6 this season, so his average start's 3.25.
Yep.
He's led laps in 2 of the mains this year. His overall finishes you just can't really look at.
Oh.
I mean, 13-7, 13, like, ugh.
I know, that's crazy.
Look at his record at Triple Crowns. He went 1-2-4-4, and then he also had a 10th.
He's been good.
I'm
pretty sure he crashed out in one of those.
And he has the same average start as Tomac of 4.2 in Triple Crowns combined.
Mm-hmm.
So Kenny's just not like the strongest. Look for him in qualifying.
I just think his stats don't really reflect what he's been doing.
I'm just saying, dude, his start, him and Sexton are just crushing starts right now.
Yeah, I can't deny that. And I want the guy to get a break.
Good, and they get good starts.
Like I'm tired of him just getting disrespected out there.
Okay.
So.
Do we need to talk about this, man? Do we need to hit the – are we panicking right now?
I'm not panicking, but I'm concerned.
Are you – all right.
Who? Webb?
Yeah.
Is that who you're bringing up? Yeah, I'm concerned.
Oh, no. Where does number plate go? Oh, it's right here. Okay.
Cooper we actually have Zach ready. Let's get his opinion.
Are we ready?
Yeah, let's not keep that man waiting.
All right, Josh, you give me the go ahead, and we'll get him going.
Logan is funny in here.
Mr. Osborne, how are we doing? Well, thank you for coming on. So you're in Florida right now, about to get some therapy on the back, I'm assuming, right? How is the back? How is that going for you?
Yeah, it's doing great, actually. I'm in a good place now. I actually did a little bit of riding today, and I've been doing that a couple times a week for a while now. Well, actually, just the last couple weeks, really. But I'm in a really good spot with that, and back to normal life and being able to enjoy riding again.
So you're tearing up that two-stroke.
Hey, don't play with our emotions. Are you looking? Is there a Zach 16 comeback in 2023? Is that a goal?
No.
In any capacity? I saw that you on the 300 tearing it up, and I started getting excited.
No, I mean, I would love to do some off-road races, and obviously I've always dreamed of doing Dakar, but maybe I'm a little too old to learn something completely new now.
Shorty did it.
That's maybe, I know, but
dude, Shorty's Zacho team.
But hey, that's just cool to see that you're one of those guys that retired and didn't say, you know what, I'm not touching a dirt bike for 2 years or whatever. It sounds like you love it more than you ever have, and so it's cool to see. What's your involvement? Are you at one of the compounds helping train other riders right now during the week? What have you been up to with that?
I just have one young kid, Jack Chambers, that I was working with. Basically, as soon as I stopped, I was riding at his track a little bit before I stopped. And afterwards, after my retirement, his parents and him approached me about just kind of coaching him through rookie Supercross season and outdoor season. And I've been helping him since the beginning of November now. So we've made some good progress. He had a little mishap a couple weeks ago and messed his thumb up, but he's back on the bike again now and in a really good spot. So looking forward to going racing with him in a couple weeks.
Right on. And how was your first night on Race Day Live? Nobody will understand how difficult it is to be on the floor, have headphones in, and hearing voices coming from you while you're trying to talk to people. But how was your first experience?
We did the podium interview, or it was up there one time. I almost passed out.
You were so
Somebody
nervous.
had to walk me out of there, dude. I almost crapped myself or something.
Well, I felt
the Race Day Live is a beast of its own, in my opinion. I maybe was not quite prepared for how much that entails. Dan's amazing at what he does, and he kind of saved my butt most of the day. But the night show, now that I have a better idea of kind of how it all goes and what it looks like and how many people are actually talking in your ear and how much time I can fit in, or how much words I can fit into my allotted time and whatnot. I think I can do a lot better this weekend, just like I said, kind of having experienced it and being able to just have that in my pocket.
Right on. Yeah.
It's like you can't get ready for it. It just
the first time you do it.
You have a mindset, and then it just goes by so fast. You're like, I didn't do anything I wanted to do.
Yeah. Well, I felt so bad for.
I told someone the other day, like, most people don't realize that they're talking in your ear the whole time. And anytime I'm not on camera on the broadcast, that's me like holding a button on my microphone saying, hey, I can add to that, or hey, I have a point to make, or whatever. So there's a lot more to it. I told someone the other day, like, you should try to listen to some sort of instructional podcast and talk at, with substance, timed, et cetera, et cetera. It's like really not that easy.
Yeah, you're trying to give thoughts on something, and they're literally counting you down, saying you better be done talking in 10 seconds or else.
Yeah, live is a beast in itself.
Well, look, Zach.
Yeah, it really is.
Let's dive into some hot topics here because obviously you've been involved. Oh, and real quick too, Daryl in the live chat right now wants to know if you'll be at Daytona. Says that his daughter got your 250 MX Championship rear fender and wants it signed. You going to be at Daytona?
I'll be at Daytona for sure. Yep.
Sweet. There you go, Daryl.
There you go.
All right, Zach Osborne. Let's talk about. So first of all, we've kind of seen now, we went from about a 14-point spread from first attempt to now about 30 points. Do you feel like some of these guys, Tomac, Anderson, Sexton, do you feel like they're kind of separating themselves, or do you feel like it's too early? And what about Cooper Webb? If you're Webb right now, are you worried? If I'm him, I'm thinking probably, dude, I've got to win soon.
There's a little fire now for sure, if I would think.
What would you record, I would, if I'm Cooper Webb and I have his track record, I'm not hitting the panic button yet. But we're not far away. I don't think that Phoenix really plays to Coop's hand. But with, you never know. The guy can just break out and rip it off there. So I think if he leaves the West Coast under a whole race, I think he's still okay.
Okay.
But if it's more than that, if it's 30 or 40 points, then it's maybe time to panic. But I know he's in, I think physically he's in a good spot. Mentally he's in a good spot. He's just kind of working into it, and I think he'll be fine in a couple weeks. Has
bike setup, have you heard anything about bike setup being an issue for him, or is just a little bit, just been a little bit slow going in the initial starts?
I haven't. Statistically, he's only 10 points off of his 2 championship years.
Yeah.
And 1 point better than 2020 . So,
dude, he's been crunching the numbers.
That's what I like, dude.
He's got getting ready.
He's got receipts.
Yeah. So, I don't hit the panic button yet. I mean, if it was 25 or 30 right now, sure.
Okay.
But it's not. So, statistically and historically, I think he's still okay.
So is Kenny panicked is the question then.
Yeah, Kenny's been riding great, ripping good starts. He's just had back-to-back run-ins with Anderson. But if you're Kenny, I wouldn't be too stressed about it just because you've already won. You're getting the starts. Just has to have a few things go his way. But
what's the points? 23
He's 23
points.
back.
Eesh.
He's 23 back. But, Zach, if you're Kenny, are you freaking out right now? Because results-wise, sure,
more
but
than Webb, I think.
More than Webb?
More than Webb freaking out. Just because 23 is a lot. I mean, that's basically you're going to claw your way out the rest of the season, and that's not an easy task.
Right.
11 is one thing. 23 is a totally different thing. He's been riding well, and the race luck just hasn't been there for him.
Sure. All right. Triple Crown this weekend. You as a racer, did you like those?
No.
Just it's 3 times that something go wrong on the start straight. Is that why?
Yeah. And literally the last time we were in Glendale, I got 1 good start and was down in 2 first turn pileups, and I think I went like 19, 20, 22 on the night. So it was one of the worst nights of my racing career.
Okay.
Definitely the worst night of my 450 career. But I don't know. To me, to make it more interesting, they need to pay points in all 3 races.
Oh, okay. So like 26 for a win. Like each race is treated as its own.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what
that was shaking up.
Still a great format for the fans. I think from a fan perspective, it's pinnacle. It's awesome. So I understand that side of it too.
And I guess a question, since you've done it, is I know with the pace that these guys are going and they're all so fit, like the intensity in the opening laps of any 450 main is just crazy. Do you guys take it up even 1 or 2 notches in a Triple Crown because it's only 12 minutes, or does it not really feel any different from a standard main event when you're trying to get out front early?
I think it's pretty similar to a standard main event, but the third main event is hard. I mean, people are like, yeah, but it's only 4 minutes more riding than you would have done on a normal night.
Yeah.
But when you have all 20 guys in those 2 12-lap main events, or is it 10 minutes or 12 minutes?
I think they're 12. It's 3 12s. So you are
okay.
So it's a lot of racing.
So it's actually 10 minutes more racing. But either way, it's just hard. That's a hard format. It's hard to do 3 motos, 3 10-lap motos like that, or 12-minute motos like that, right back to back. And I actually, at the end of my 250 career, and I made the decision that I was just going to stay down there. Like, I took a chair, took snacks, drinks, everything that I needed to just stay down there back, unless something went wrong. Just to be, stay engaged and stay in the moment, and try to minimize, going back and forth to the truck. I think the first one that I did that at was Atlanta in 2018, and from the start gate to where the pits are at Atlanta, it's super, super far. So
interesting.
I just built up a backpack and took all my stuff and stayed down there the whole night.
Probably hard to keep your adrenaline levels kind of. I mean, when you go from such a high and then you come off of it and then you drop a little bit, it's hard to keep your energy levels up. And yeah, it'd be tough. As a viewer standpoint, I agree. I think Triple Crowns are awesome, but I'm sure as a racing standpoint, it's a whole different ballgame for you guys.
Yeah, it's not easy. It's a very tough format. It's a hard day. It's almost like an outdoor day, in my opinion. When you get done, you're just completely fried.
I'll bet.
Hey, he did do good in Arlington, though. 5th overall, 7 laps led.
Yeah.
So don't overlook that.
In 2020, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you're right.
All right.
7.53, I think I went.
Oh, man, this guy's got a memory on it.
Dude, that's why he does what he does.
Well, Zach, you said when we were talking earlier that you're all in on fantasy this year. You've been making your picks each weekend. Are you, to make your top 5 in the wild card, how are you doing that? Are you looking at qualifying times, or are you just kind of
winging it?
Winging it, yeah. What's your strategy?
Educated guess, like everybody else.
Close your eyes. There was a meme that someone had. Did you see that movie? What was it called? Sandra Bullock, where they can't. They're all blindfolded.
Bird Box.
Bird Box.
Oh, Bird Box.
There's a meme with her in the boat, and it just says, "This is me making fantasy picks every week," and she's got the blindfold.
That's me. Definitely, picking a top 5 is hard. I play the other pulp fantasy as well, and that's a lot more statistics based and whatnot. And I'm maybe a little better at that one, but man, the picking a top 5 in a wild card is just really, really hard.
Yeah.
Has it changed how you watch the races now? Are you streaming more or just more emotionally?
Yeah.
invested?
More pulling my hair out in frustration than anything.
Well, it's like last week, I'm not even looking at my top 5 because I already kind of know I've already blown it. And then I'm looking at McElrath and I'm like, dude, just get 12th. I'm more concerned about 12th place than I am who's in the top 5. So that's what a lot of people don't realize is how much more you care about what you normally wouldn't even think about during a main event, which is kind of funny.
Are you in the group with your family or boys or something, or what's going on with that?
I'm in 2 groups. I'm in a group with some golf friends from here in Florida, and then my best friend and his family have a group, so I'm in that one as well. But I completely blew it last weekend. Got busy with TV stuff and completely forgot my picks. So
sometimes
they roll over. That's okay.
Sometimes them rollovers work good.
All I know is that what we need to do, Zach, is we need to get an official ZachOZachOs 16 group, and we'll create it for you because Fly sent us a signed jersey of you that we would love to give away to the winner of your group. So with your permission, we'll do a ZachOZachOs 16 group. We'll have everyone sign up, and we'll probably, maybe round 12, 13, we'll lock it so that nobody else can join it. So people at the end of the year can't just join it if they have a higher point, the highest score. And we'll get a ZachOZachOs signed jersey and give it away to your group. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me. Let's do it.
I like it.
I'll get that created, put it in the comments or something. We can all join up.
All right. Well, Zach, I guess last question before we let you go get your therapy on. Well, by the way, I'll see you on Saturday. I'll be on Race Day Live talking with you guys at the very end of the day. But give us your top 5 picks right now. Come on, let's do it.
Dude, come on.
Wing it for a minute. Maybe you'll change it up.
What you're thinking?
Is Tomac on a train? Are you on the Tomac train right now? He's looking good.
Man, just his past at Phoenix, I think you got to go with him for the win.
Okay.
I'm going to go Jason second.
Ooh.
Coop's going to get on the podium.
Okay. So taking out Sexton or Kenny, who have 2 of the best starting averages.
Well, you can't pick them all.
I'm not trying to make you second guess.
You can't pick them all.
It's true.
I'm going to put...
Coops has to do it, though.
He does.
He can't lose more.
Kenny 4th and Barcia 5th.
Okay.
Wait, so Barcia, what makes you think Barcia is just going to suddenly turn this around? Because let's be honest here, his starts have been atrocious after round 2. And he's not even... attempted to crack the top 5 again. What is up with that?
He'll be fine.
Think he'll be all right?
Okay.
Yeah,
just Bam Bam. Did you ever have any run-ins with Bam Bam? Like, do you know him as Justin or Bam Bam?
I know him as Justin, but I love racing him because he's one of the few guys that you really truly know what's going to happen. Like some guys you're like, oh, I can trust him, and then you get smashed.
At least you know what he's going to do.
100% he's going to take that chance every time, right? So like I always enjoyed racing him. And we had one, I don't even remember where we were now, but we had one run in where he hit me and I hit him back. And when we came off the track, I was like, look, dude, I'm crazier than you are. Like we can play this game, but like be ready. And he was, after that, we've been super cool for a long time. So I always enjoyed racing Justin just because I knew what was going to, I knew what I was getting. Bam, bam, every time.
That's funny. We've seen what Zach did in Vegas that one year.
Hey, the race that shall not be named. What's that, Zach?
What place is the wild card?
It's 9th place this week.
Oh, man.
See, I've got McElrath because he's one of the best starting averages so far. And right now he doesn't quite have, I don't know if it's the raw speed or the overall intensity, but in a Triple Crown race especially, where you got shorter mains, I think it's safer to pick a guy that will have a better start and fade to 9th versus a guy who's going to start around 9th and try and stay there.
Yeah, I think you're right. I would say Shane's a really close pick for that.
He just got 10th last weekend. Well. Yeah, Dino's a good pick.
Yeah.
Okay.
They seem to be right there around that range right now. That's a hard one. I would probably go with Dino for 9th.
Dino's been starting around that area and kind of hanging out in that little bubble, whereas McElrath is like...
Didn't he take 9th? He took 9th last week.
Yeah, Dino did. Him and McElrath were 9th and 10th, so... All right, Zach. Well, hey, I'm going to see you on Saturday, and we're gonna revisit this conversation and see if you've made any changes on your picks, because by the time I get on there, we'll have watched qualifying for the 450s, and I want to see if you've changed it up at all based off of what we see.
Sounds good, guys. Thanks for having me.
All right, man. Hey, it was a pleasure. Good luck this weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.
Sweet.
All right, we'll see you. I like that.
They were just coming hard at him, and Kristen beat last week. You're going to have to be, like, strong-arming people if you catch them saying any bad words about these guys.
Everyone who is hating on Kristen Beat just freaking lay off.
Dude, there is nobody that knows more of what's going on than her.
Well, she just, there's a few things that she was not. Anyway, long story short, if you're giving hate to Kristen Beat,
it's got to stop.
Cut that out. All right, let's jump back into it. That was awesome. Good to hear from Zach. Okay, we've covered Tomac. We did, who did we do after that? We did Sexton?
Yeah,
where did we leave off?
On Sexton. We were moving to Webb.
We were moving on. Okay.
What do you got for that, man?
How do
AP for the wild card? Nathan's on to something.
He could be a good
Once
pick.
I got into the stats, it makes sense whether you like it or not.
Okay, well, look, Cooper Webb. So I was saying put him first or second and leave him there, and just kidding. But
that's crazy.
Where did his starts go? His average is 7.75. He's tied for 7th. His best start so far this year is a 4th.
That's crazy to me.
And look, here's the thing, though. His average qualifying is 7.25. So he's not – Webb's never been the greatest qualifier. And if you look at his heat races this year, where's this stat at?
He's won one heat and went 5.56 in the others.
Yeah.
And that one he won the heat was his best finish of the season.
Okay.
So, dude,
but there's no heats. I'm just saying he's getting 5, 5, and 6s in heat races.
It seems like him, Barcia, and Plessinger don't ever really do that well in qualifying. It might have to change this week.
That's what I'm saying, though. You got to get that good gate pick. I'm just saying I'm a little stressed out for Webb, but we all know he's a champ. He's done it twice.
Every time you doubt him, you know he's going to come back
and look at this
and shut everybody up.
He's only made the top 5 this season when qualifying 6th or worse.
Yeah. It's so weird to pick. It's hard to pick him this year. You got to be a hardcore Webb fan.
I am really torn, Nate. I am torn because 2018 was on Yamaha. His average finish was 7.8 at Triple Crown. It's not the greatest. But in 2019, he went 1.62 at the Triple Crowns. Remember that first Triple Crown is the one he did a little finger point to Roczen.
Yep.
And then and his average start at the Triple Crowns in 2019 was 2.56. So historically, he's been good. And then 2020, he crashed out at Arlington in that Triple Crown.
This one that stands out, though, his average finish in the heats is 4.25.
That's what I'm saying,
you got to be better than that this round for sure.
All right. So. I put him as a top 5, but just not until his starts start coming around, and maybe he just shows up and rips them off, but he's just not the most solid, at least podium for me right now. Jason Anderson. Here's another guy that should be high up on people's picks. Josh, that poll, where did it end up? Did Tomac or Anderson take the win for most picked?
Tomac actually won by like 1 or 2%.
So it's pretty much even.
It is, but these guys are close. Look at this. He's got the second best average qualifying this year. He qualifies good. He's going to get a good gate pick for the first main event.
Yep.
He's led laps in 2 of the rounds this year. Has started 4th or better in 2 of the last 3 rounds.
And when he's up there, there's nobody he hasn't passed. I think maybe Sexton.
Yeah, he
can pass anybody.
He's got the 3rd best average start so far.
Mm-hmm.
And that chart you were going to, his average lap position by lap 12 is the best.
By over a whole position.
2.25.
Yeah, over Sexton.
So even if he doesn't say like a 5th or 6th place start for him, he's still moving his way up there.
Yeah, which says to me you got to pick him 1 or 2.
Yeah, in 2020 he went 3-3 overall in Triple Crowns in 2020.
So he's done well in them.
And then see, the year he won his title, he went 3-1-2 at the Triple Crowns. It's looking good for JA.
I think our poll had it down. I mean, it really is between Tomac
and Anderson right now.
At this point.
Okay. Man, spoilers. Oh, no. Ken Roczen. No, we already did Roczen, right?
Roczen. We can get into the spoilers. Zach was big up on Barcia. What do you got? What do you got on Barcia?
I don't know. Zach and a prayer, I guess. Statistically, I mean, look. What happened to this man? He goes 3-3, and now he's got 9-7.
Yeah.
His first 2 starts were 5-5. And now he's literally dropped 10 spots off his last 2 starts. He's only qualified better than 10th 1 time this year. That's not a good gate pick for the first main event.
No, it's not looking like a good formula.
Look, his average qualifying is 11. His average start is 9.7. His average finish is 5.
So he's making it hard on himself, I think. Dude, get yourself a better gate pick. Push in there, get a good start. I mean, you can't be passing up 4 or 5 people in the main every week, and plus in these shorter ones, I don't know. He's
that's the thing. It's like a little bit shorter. I don't know. His best Triple Crown result was a 3rd in 2018, but in 2019 he went 10-7-17 in Triple Crowns.
So Triple Crowns might not be his thing.
So Zacho must be feeling something that we're not. I would look at his qualifying, and if he's just, I don't know. Barcia's what I got another guy like Cooper Webb. I don't remember where he's at in points, but
his qualifying never means anything to me. It could be 1st or 15th.
I know, but just his starts.
There's no consistency.
I'm just saying, though, normally qualifying doesn't, but when you look at qualifying and it correlates to the first main drop,
yeah,
you got to have a better gate pick to that.
And I don't know. He's too likely to have a run-in or something. He's risky for me.
Okay.
Risky.
I'm all right with that. Risky for me, too. Malcolm Stewart.
That man's not that risky.
I've put him in my top 5, and I'm not. He's in 5th place this week. I am not taking him out.
I mean, what is he?
Pending him not lining up to race after qualifying, he is in 5th place.
Well, look at his starts: 8, 10, 11, 2, and his finishes are 7, 5, 5, 5.
Yeah.
So 6th best average of all the riders.
Let's see. Hasn't finished better than 3rd this season in a heat, so probably not safe to put him there higher.
That's my opinion.
In the main, you think?
If you can't do better than 3rd in the heat, I know you're not pushing as hard as you can, but
maybe.
I would go 3rd as like the ceiling right now, unless something crazy happens.
Well, look, he started 2nd last week and finished 5th. So
he's just 12th or 11th and finished 5th.
What do you guys think, though? He's just. What do you guys think about Mookie?
I think he's
Mookie fever.
I think he's a good pick.
I think he's just a tick off those top 3 dudes.
He can even finish 5th, 6th, 7th, and by the end of the night, his average might put him in 5th.
Ryan Evans has him for 4th. Jay Sans is risky business.
Well, he hasn't even crashed.
Krista thinks he'll do all right.
I think he's looking solid.
Has brother vibes.
I got him 5th place last week.
Mookie for nice. 4th from Nathan. All right.
But remember, it's an average.
Yeah.
He don't crash. He gets decent starts. He likes that 5th through 7th range.
His average position by lap 12 this season is 6.5, so he's there.
Bad.
He's right on the bubble of 5th. Yes.
I do think the luck runs out, though. I'm not picking him 5th this week.
Where are you putting him?
I don't know if he's even in my picks.
Oh, I hope he finishes 5th now, just because you said that.
I just don't know how many times you can do it over and over, dude.
All right. Well, remember, hit that like button if you're watching this right now. Also, comment below when we're done to get your tickets from Minneapolis. Solid 5th or 6th for Nate. Sarah Regan's got him for 5th. What was it? Sarah said she's going to be at Phoenix coming to get some track walk tickets.
Yep.
All right, Sarah.
Okay. What on Ferrandis? I mean, this guy, you have to have stats to pick him, really, in my mind.
Yeah, but the stats aren't.
Because he's not that flashy on TV. But once you really get into the stats, the guy's doing big things. I mean, his finishes this season, 4, 3, 6, and 16. But look at his last 3. Good. And his starts are horrible. 12, 6, 13, 14. Finished exactly where he qualified last round. One spot where he qualified the round before, so his qualifying does matter.
Yeah.
Average start, no bueno, 11.25 on average.
I'm just saying, if Ferrandis qualifies like 1 or 2, I maybe throw him in like a fourth or so. Like, he is moving up, but
I think I'm putting him in there no matter what.
Okay.
I mean, his average position in lap 12, 5.25, tied with Sexton for the third best.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And he qualifies good. But he hasn't finished better than third in the heat so far. But, I mean, if you're making that many passes and being in fifth by halfway through the race.
Nate thinks he's the spoiler win this week.
Win?
He's going to get taken out by Kenny. Who?
No.
Ferrandis?
Come on, no.
Kenny hasn't touched anyone with a 6-foot pole.
I'm just saying, you look off his results, even though they're good, they're decent. His starts are horrible, but don't let that throw you off. By lap 12, he's up in the fifth range.
I'm not lying with your chart, man. Okay.
So I'm high up on Ferrandis.
I'll have to double
for
check.
The win.
He might even be in my picks. Okay. For the win.
I mean, they was talking win in here.
Okay.
Definitely a true top 5. Victoria knows.
We have Marvin Musquin as a wild card pick. Are we making a mistake here? Is he a potential spoiler?
No. Well, look at this. We always go look at the average finish, and the rider who has the closest average finish to 9th. Do you know who it is?
Marvin Musquin.
Nope.
Who?
Roczen.
Oh.
But I'm not going to say pick that man for sure.
Okay, so Marvin, his finishes this season, 6'10", 8'4", and his starts of 6'1", 9'9". So he's kind of all over.
He goes 6'10", 8". He could be getting 9th overall.
Look at this, though. He was in 9th place in the first 3 rounds at lap 12.
That's what kind of did it for me. No matter where he starts, the guy ends up in 9th at some point, it seems like. So.
Let's see. He led 3 laps in round 3 and finished 10th. That was a night he'd like to forget.
Yeah, that's weird. What did he got? His average Triple Crown finish he got down is 4.6. Has gotten second there 3 times in Triple Crowns.
Yeah.
Only has the fifth best average start, but gosh, everyone's going right by him, dude. He's like a revolving door.
I just think he's like a fifth or like I don't know. I guess
he needs to talk to Freezy or somebody, dude. Learn how to hold him back.
Okay.
So I'm more thinking wild card than top 5 for him. It doesn't feel right, but I mean, the stats don't lie.
Sounds good. All right. So if you want to put Marv in your wild card, and we've had multiple races so far this year where the wild card is not who anyone was expecting.
I'm pretty sure Webb, Roczen, Barcia, they've all been around 9th this year already. So,
dude, did you hide Plessinger's card? I don't have Plessinger's number plate.
Probably chilling over there, dude.
Oh, gosh, dang it. All right, let's talk about Aaron Plessinger here. Josh, man behind the camera, who's your wild card pick this week?
For the win?
Do you have a wild card? Who put Marv for the win? Aquatic? Terra Firma?
You know,
I want to see that timestamp. I want to see those picks posted where it doesn't count.
I'm actually liking the idea of like McElrath or Plessinger. But I like you said, there's been, I think in the first 3 rounds, 2 of the guys that won the first 3 rounds also were in the wild card, Anderson and Roczen. So it's I don't know. At this point, who knows?
That's why when it's all uncertain, you got to lean on the stats.
Michael Janau here says Marv flows like water. Down, down, down.
Oh, that's dirty. Dude, he's got to learn to hold somebody back at this point. I don't like seeing him get bodied.
Let's talk about Plessinger, though, here. So he...
At first, I wanted to fight when someone said he was a wild card pick.
Who, AP?
I was ready to fight.
Well, who told you that?
It was somebody on Instagram, I think. But then I started looking at the stats, and I'm like, it doesn't look that bad.
Okay, so he DNF'd last week. We never saw the crash, but before that, he went 6.29. It's not bad. His starts 11.94, 15.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
He's making passes.
Yeah,
he's moving up.
I think AP would be. Says he's good.
What I don't like is that he's crashed in 2 rounds. One in qualifying, and then he crashed last week in the sand.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to be a little bit banged up.
I don't know, man. After he got that second place, I was just so hyped. I think he's okay. I think AP is a solid.
But I'm just saying for wild card with his starts, 11, 9, 4, 15.
Yeah.
He's around the 9th.
And AP, we don't have his qualifying on here, but that man does not qualify very good.
I mean, he usually finishes like 10 spots ahead of where he qualifies. So.
Yeah, he does not qualify that
definitely
well.
want to see him do better, but I mean, the stats is saying. Okay. I mean, his average start is 9.75.
And his average qualifying is 12. Okay. McElrath. Here's my pick right here. I already kind of pleaded my reasoning.
Is there any way you change it? Or are you sticking with McElrath?
I don't know. I mean, his finishes, he's gotten better every round. He went from 18, 14, 13, 10 last week. Mm-hmm. His starts, though, dude, 3, 12, 3, 4. Okay. So he's dropping about 7 to 9 spots-ish around there. Take away the 18th from round 1.
I mean, it scares me that his average spot on lap 12 is 13.5, but
I know.
That's knowing he has 10 more minutes to go.
Yeah, that's why I feel like with this Triple Crown, I feel like
he can hold on a little bit longer.
We talked to Shane on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And he said he's feeling good. He likes the Triple Crown format for this reason. He feels like he knows his starts are dialed. And if I'm Shane McElrath, I'm thinking, dude, there's no reason I can't do top 5 this weekend.
You only have to hold on for 12 minutes now instead of 22 or whatever.
I'm just saying, I feel like Shane.
I think that's going to motivate him.
Okay. I think he'll have a better result this weekend. I could see him ripping off a couple good starts and,
I mean, the last 3 finishes, 14, 13, 10. So he's getting better every round. We like to see it.
So, yeah, I think he's a good pick for the wild card just because it improves. He's getting good starts. Ooh, who's going to be your 5th place racer this weekend? Man, I got to look at
race winner?
Race winners. So we've had 4 winners this season.
Winners.
And I'm wondering if people think
tough. I mean, if I had to pick one of these, I don't like any of them, but I'd pick Webb. If he was going to be the first guy to win.
It would be between Webb and Ferrandis.
Okay.
But with Ferrandis' bad
Ferrandis
starts,
is going to win a race.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of
I don't know if Triple Crown's going to be it.
He's got to get a start and just rip off a top 3 start.
I'd have to go Webb. I'll click that right now.
You go?
Lock it down. All right. Brayton's looking for the wild card spot. I mean, we don't really have much to go off him. He missed the second round.
His best start is a 10th, and his best finish so far
but he's capable
is
of
11th. He is.
He's capable of a 9th. He's capable of better.
Brayton's just not the same. Like, he just is. If he gets a good start, he runs up front. But if he's mid-pack, he is not. He has set it. Mm-hmm. He's not going to push the issue. He's okay with being 10th to 12th place.
Yeah. And he's coming off injury.
Yeah.
A little banged up. I'd say it's a riskier pick, but definitely not impossible.
Jamin, we will not forget to lock him in. Do not worry. We've got our picks on our sheet.
I didn't think anybody cared to see our picks, but that one we forgot. People were pissed.
Aquatic Terra Firma thinks that Marv should have been in that next racer to win poll.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
He started second into 10th.
Yeah.
I'm not too high up on that.
He hasn't shown me anything that tells me that Marv's going to win yet. All right, last rider we'll talk about for wild card.
A lot of people picking Dino, it looks like, and for good reason. I mean, his finishes this season, 9, 14, 10, 12. Starts 8, 10, 12, 13. So even in a shorter main, he's right around 9th.
His average start, finish, and qualifying are all within 10 to 12. Yep, so he's like right in that bubble.
Yep. He's finished within 2 spots where he qualifies, so make sure to check that. And does have a 6th, 5th, and 3rd in Triple Crowns.
So
in his career.
Right now, I feel like McElrath or Wilson would be my 2 top picks for a 9th.
I'm going Musquin.
Are you really?
Yeah. I mean, dude, when you get past that many times, I just...
Okay.
Marv trolling under a fake name.
That is kind of funny. All right, well, those are our stats. Josh, do we have one more poll we can do?
Yeah.
Should we do wild card? Just throw it up there. Let's do Dean Wilson, Shane McElrath.
Put in Musquin.
Marvin Musquin. And so, Webb wins the poll for the next rider to win.
Yeah, that's who I picked.
Yeah, but let's see who people are picking right now. So while we're locking in our picks, let's talk about this wild card. Let's see who everyone has. Aquatic Terra Firma. How do you know he had a hurt foot? How do you know this stuff? I don't know this stuff.
We need sources.
It's trolling. Marv's trolling right now. Marv?
Well, even if he does have a hurt foot, that makes me not want to pick him even more. But it's no hate on him. I'm just saying, not the most safe pick in my mind. It's no disrespect.
Anderson's bike gets wild card. All right.
I think Anderson gets it together.
Here are my picks. I'm going to lock them in right now. Well, wild card. Right now, I'm doing Shane. Okay. Here are my picks. I'm going Eli Tomac, Chase Sexton.
Hold up. Throw it up here so they can all see it.
Oh, okay. Oh, man. Where'd they all go? Now they're all... I'm looking for a green number plate for Tomac. That's
Bowers. Is he retired? I haven't even seen
Bowers, I don't know what he's doing. I'm going Eli Tomac right now. I'm going off of starts and qualifying, man. I'm going off of this. Where's Chase Sexton at? There he is. I'm going Tomac, Sexton. I'm going with guys that have the best starting averages.
Okay.
Like that's, I'm going Ken Roczen 3rd. I'm going Jason Anderson 4th. That might get switched up just because of that 12th place lap average is looking pretty, or 12th lap average. And then I'm going Malcolm Stewart 5th, because I said I would. And I'm going Shane McElrath as my wild card. Those are my picks.
I like it.
What do you have?
I
don't have Ferrandis in there.
I have Ferrandis in there.
Okay.
I'm going Anderson for the win. Like you said, that average 12th place at 12 or lap 12 is it
all right
for me. Anderson. I'm going Tomac in 2nd. These are the fastest dudes out there, really. I mean, Sexton 3rd. I mean, I'm putting the fastest dudes up there in the podium. Anderson, Tomac, Sexton. Then I'm going Ferrandis in 4th.
Randy Moore says he's using Zach's pick, so if they suck, it's not his fault.
Don't blame him, though. Come on now. It's all for fun. And then Roczen 5th. And then I'm going Marv wild card. I don't know where he is.
You are, dude.
Probably getting passed by somebody.
Well, Mr. Terra Firma in here, Aquatic, is not going to be happy with you.
I'm sorry.
You might get letters in the mail.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, okay, so you got Marv as your wild card?
I got Marv right in your hand, bro.
Right in my hand. I'm holding.
There you
go. Okay.
Go Marv wild card. That's what I'm thinking.
Logan Pauly's got Roczen, Tomac, Anderson, Sexton, Ferrandis. Those look good. Kenny will win this weekend and then never again the rest of the season. Aquatic, Marv, a.k.a. Trolling Marv. Marv, Tomac, Sexton, Kenny, Anderson.
Dude, if you don't post proof that you picked Marvin to win, I'm not taking this serious.
Victoria, how am I making mistakes?
Dude,
Victoria,
I'm just
tell
saying,
me my mistake right now.
I want to see these guys battling each other.
How am I making mistakes?
I want to see like a tag team battle going on here between
Joe
Yamaha
moved
and Honda.
1,800. Dylan ain't doing it. Marv gonna be a letdown.
Whether you like it or not, he makes passes by lap 12. I'm sticking with Ferrandis.
Okay, look at that wild card. Top pick is Dean Wilson right now.
Okay.
That kind of surprises me, but he's still a good pick.
Musquin, McElrath tied.
Let's see. David, Tomac, Anderson, Sexton, Roczen, Webb, and Wilson. Okay. Anderson, Tomac. Oh, it's going to be good, man. It's going to be good.
It's true. No Roczen up there. But
Victoria says, no Roczen, bad. Yes, I did. I had Ken Roczen in 3rd place.
I got him in 5th.
Are you saying, like, no Roczen, like, don't put him in my picks?
I think
maybe that's what she meant. I think his starts are too good not to put him in there.
Who'd you leave out? Ferrandis, you just not thinking he can do it then?
I don't know. Just not consistent starts.
Okay.
That's all. That's what I'm just going off of right now.
He's finished ahead of Stewart last 2 rounds. That's why I'm picking him in 5th or in my top 5 more than Stewart. That's my only justification.
Look at Taylor, got Sexton, Tomac, Anderson, Ferrandis, and Webb. Okay.
I kind of like what James is saying. He's saying you can't use stats to do the Triple Crown. Dude, I kind of feel that way a little bit.
I feel the opposite. Like you have to use stats.
I feel like stats are the most important one for Triple Crowns for me right now.
I think so too, because what else can you go off?
I'm looking at qualifying. I'm looking at your starts.
Your average gate picks.
Where you're at.
Everything.
12th lap of the main.
Yeah. Other than that, it's really a crap.
Just trying to justify the time I spent on these stats for you people, okay? Don't make me feel like it's in vain.
Hey, we don't know if the stats work or not, but either way, they're interesting, and that's what we talk about.
Thing is, the stats don't lie.
They don't lie.
That's a fact. Stats are a fact.
What's hard with the stats is early in the season, there's not much stats. So as we get,
Anderson's starting average this year, James, is really good. I think he's like 2nd or 3rd. Let's see.
Let me find it.
Has a average start so far is 5.25. He's 3rd best. All right. Well, look. Thank you, everyone who's been tuning in. Go with your heart, Jason. I like it. Yeah, if AC was in here, he'd be a top 5 guy, baby.
I mean, in his rounds, his average start was 2.
Well, look. Join who? Or AC?
AC.
I know, dude.
Too bad he couldn't have made it to this round.
Well, look. Join our group, the SXperts group on the website, rmfantasysx.com.
Yep.
You got the Trainiacs on there. You got the Moto Academy with AJ Cantanzaro. We're going to get the Zach WackOZachOs group up there, so give away some jerseys there. As always, the Discord, link in the description. Get the memes flowing in. It's one of our favorite things. We like to check those out. Remember, we're picking a winner on Monday's show. Speaking of Monday's show, I believe Jim Hawley is calling in.
Oh, that'll be a treat.
And then next Thursday, I've got Pierce Brown locked in, who's going to be racing East Coast.
Yeah, I've been wondering what he's up to.
Yeah.
And always good to hear from Hawley. That's always a good time.
I know. Who's going to listen to you guys? You haven't been right yet.
What are you talking about?
Well, Steven, you don't have to be right to say facts.
Right now, I'd be somewhere around the top 30,000.
Chase, maybe you need that saying, you can either be right or you can be happy. You can't have both.
Thank you. That's how I am. It's all right. Okay. Anyway, let's talk about prizes real quick. So weekly prizes up for grabs this week. If you haven't put your picks in yet, you're you're probably not going to win one. Let's just be honest here.
You never know. I wouldn't go that
if you got a perfect
far.
score or something. But remember, weekly prizes, the best strategy for those, if you're in that, is get your picks in early, like Sunday, Monday, and don't touch them.
Yep.
Because we are getting to that point. Maybe a Triple Crown will mix it up, but we are to that point in the season where we're starting to see kind of a little pecking order here. But first place prize, MSR gear set. We've got a Cherubies $400 spending spree, FMF t-shirt hookup, Bridgestone Battlecross tires, Fly Racing Formula CP Rush helmet, Pro Taper Cella device, 2 sets of Pro Taper swivel hook. Oh, we got Pro Taper tie downs. Let's just do that. LS2 Server Evo helmet. We got Skosh power up. We got a portable jump starter and the boom bottle. We've got 100% Armega goggle hookup. Those are great goggles. Mm-hmm. And, of course, we have Tusk MX tires, 1 front, 1 rear, and 90 RockyMountainATVMC.com gift cards for $10.
I like that. Someone in here calling us fake news.
Who?
Like, dude, we're not making these stats up.
Yeah, you can't. It's not fake news if you're actually just going off stats.
You can double check them. They're all right there.
I don't make up stats with my heart.
You can't manifest the stat.
My picks might be fake news, but the stats aren't.
The stats are right there.
Shh. Good luck with your picks.
Okay. And like always, we got the grand prizes up for grabs. How crazy if, Zacho or someone wins that, dude, at the end of the season. But first place, KTM 450 SXF. Second place, KTM 250SX. Third place, Dunlop MX 33 tires for a year. Fourth place, $3,000 Rocky Mountain ATVMC spending spree. Fifth place, Alpine Stars gear and casual kit. Then we got Motion Pro tools, Fly Racing gear, head to toe, stability cycle, and accessories. And Milestone Video Games, the new Supercross game coming out soon with the HD TV and console. And $1,000 Oakley spending spree. So a ton up for grabs.
Sean625 says we're sleeping on Kenny. Well, how are we sleeping on him when he hasn't?
I feel bad putting him in fifth.
Not sleeping on him. Just show me.
Who are you going to move?
I have him in third.
I have him in fifth, but who are you going to move?
Yeah, I'm not sleeping on him. I got him in third.
Yeah, I like Kenny, but who do you put him ahead of?
I don't know.
Here?
Marv is still trolling in here, though. If I don't pick Webb in my top 5, he'll probably podium or win. Maybe.
That's just a law of fantasy. But you got to remember, fantasy is designed to have fun while you're watching the races and get people that normally wouldn't really get into Supercross into Supercross. And it's crazy how many people I've seen. I talk them into signing up. I invite them over when we're watching it. And next thing you know, they become big fans of Supercross. That's the goal here. Yeah. And then if you have a chance to win prizes for free, I don't know what the hang up is.
So premix, do you get more points the earlier in the week you place them? No. You get the same amount of points. It's just all timestamps. So if you tie with somebody who got the same amount of points, but your picks were earlier, tiebreaker goes to you, my friend.
I mean, we talk to the grand prize winners every year. There's ones that put their picks in early and don't touch them. There's ones that put them in last minute after qualifying. There's ones that change them 10 times a week. So it's all whatever you kind of want to do. My opinion would be put your picks in early just in case something happens and you don't get to change them because, we're heading to Minneapolis, closes at 3 p.m. or something like that. Oh. You don't want to get caught off guard. Hit the calendar reminder on our website, too. Okay. That'll let you know 30 minutes before picks close. So there's lots of strategies. That's why I like it.
I know. It's so good.
There you go. Look, Taylor Scheidl's telling you, fantasy helped me get into more Supercross. That's a win.
Okay. I'm just listening to this over here. I'm chilling.
Well, anyway, thank you, everyone who has tuned in for this show. We hope you guys enjoyed it.
Don't forget that jerkies. Better not have spent that money already on hair gel or something.
Hair gel.
Come on. Bring me some
gas
jerky.
Money, dude. Thank you, everyone who has been watching and commenting. We've had an absolute blast. Shout out again to Zach Osborne for calling in. And remember, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. And with that being said, get the memes in the Discord. Have an absolute blast watching the racing. Follow us on the RMFantasySX Instagram channel. I will be posting to that on the story on Saturday, doing some cool interviews. So, Ethan Robinson, who's RB 200?
Ryan Brees.
Ryan Brees? I'll reach out. You said I would. I will reach out.
You don't have the plate to show off on here, though, huh? What they're going to win there?
Oh, they're on my desk. No, they got shipped out. They're in a box.
Oh, all right.
They got sent to Phoenix.
That's cool. That's exclusive stuff.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Well,
Jerky's $10. Not too bad.
Thank you, everyone. It's cheaper than gas station jerky. Thank you, everyone, so much for tuning in. We had an absolute blast today, and good luck. We'll see you on Monday.